We are getting hot and heavy right away in this deal, aren't we?
Here's they're going fast.
Hardin County Clerk Debbie Donnelly.
Yes, lovely lady.
I mean, you go from James blaring music
to nice,
to all of a sudden we're back into the quietness of life in downtown E-Town. So it's good.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, but again, this is the 39th annual Heartland Homecoming Parade. And you had mentioned before we started the broadcast that you can't remember us having bad weather for this parade. I can't.
I'm sure there has been. I'm sure I stand corrected, but I am Pollyanna, and I honestly don't remember having – it's been warm, but I don't remember any really inclement weather.
There's our Hardin County Sheriff, John Ward, in his Corvette. Also, John, Thursday nights at the Hardin County Fair Volunteer Appreciation Dinner.
Oh, well deserved. You all do a lot of work.
And we couldn't do it without the Hardin County Sheriff's Department.
Really?
Because they're there providing security and doing a lot of work. So we appreciate the Sheriff's Department, and they've been doing that for years. So we appreciate John Ward doing that.
Is that Big Josh? Or is that Elvis?
That is,
I'm confused.
You know, it's a confusing
I thought Elvis
situation.
Was gone. Oh, my gosh.
You know, when Big Josh dances, it literally shakes the truck.
He's cheering. I love it.
So there's
what a great guy.
There's our Hardin County jailer. I think he's lip syncing. That's what I think he's doing. So Big Josh and his crew also had done a lot of work at the Hardin County Fairgrounds. They were out there daily making sure things happen.
Absolutely.
Now this is fitting. This is fitting. My little short mayor friend from Radcliffe driving the smart car. And he knew I was going to make a short joke about him there.
I love it.
But,
is that an electric car?
No, it's a smart car.
A smart car.
And he may have driven that on purpose today for me because I give him a hard time about that because it's perfectly for his size. Nobody else in the city can drive it. They can't fit in it.
Oh, Vine Grove Mayor, Madam Ogden. Hi, friend.
And as we see our mayors come through here, our Mayor Ogden and Mayor Duval, of course, Mayor Gregory, and then you got Mayor Ash, and then, of course, Fort Knox, the Garrison team. You talk about a team working together
I agree.
to help our community and our county, and that's what you need.
Fine-tuned machine.
It is all one.
And that's why they're running unopposed.
And they spend time together.
Yes.
There's always working together.
Yes.
Here is our state representative in the 25th District, Jim Duplessis. His daughter driving the vehicle, his wife in the back, and I'm sure, I see back their granddaughter back there.
I like that Wrangler.
So they're sporting that.
Very nice.
Of course, Jim is not running again.
No.
Going to hang his hat in Frankfurt.
Right.
And
sometimes you just need a break. Maybe he'll circle back.
Well, I think a part of that reason is in the back seat there, that granddaughter.
Grandbaby, yeah, I get it. Relatable.
That'll do that to you, as it should.
Mayor's Trophy. What is that?
Yeah. It would be the float from our friends at West Point Bank.
Look at the colors.
It is nice.
Look at the Rubik's Cube.
And the amount of time it takes to put those things together. And then even getting them here.
Right.
I always think about that when you're doing a float. You got to plan ahead to whether you build it on site or you have somebody that drives really slow. That's the only way you're going to get that float
here.
And
their president, Josh, he is going to be a new big wig at the chamber coming up. Taking over as president, I believe. Back to the 80s. That's my genre. That's my era right there.
That's good. What's your jam? What's your 80s jam? Is it are you a Rick Springfield girl?
You know, believe it or not, Rat. What's my go-to? I was going to marry the lead singer, Rat.
There you go.
Yeah.
How about this? Central Hardin.
Oh, they got the music down, don't they?
Central Hardin Marching Band with us here. And, you know, as a guy that his son was in the Central Hardin Band for 4 years, you talk about dedication.
Yes.
Let's listen a little bit to the Central Hardin High School Marching Band. You know, as you spend a couple of minutes in Central Hardin walks by here, you talk about, band. There's a lot of dedication, a lot of time that goes into it.
They are on point. Look at their form.
Give a special shout out to Central Hardin this year. When you talk about the construction going on over at the high school and the works to improve it over there, that displaces a lot of things that go on. And the band actually had to rehearse at the old East Hardin Middle School.
Really?
Before the year. And so you think about that to get yourself ready. ECTC President Dr. Justin Pate.
Good guy.
He is a great guy. I don't like
a great guy. Very personable, approachable.
Got a great voice too,
Yeah.
Love him.
Very commanding. Look at this. Now this puts air band or air guitar to a whole new level, doesn't it?
That it does.
These blow up guitars are fabulous.
And then as they bring it in here, it is the Ride the Lightning Learning Lab that ECTC has. It was a part of the Metallica Scholar Program.
Oh, wow. Oh,
so
yeah. Okay.
This lab can go anywhere and everywhere, and it helps educate our folks for those careers after high school, after college. This Ride the Learning Lab, if you can't get to ECTC, it can get to you.
There are no excuses. If you want to further your education, if you have even the slightest inkling, no excuses. They've gotten rid of all of them.
And inside those that trailer and that mobile training unit there, it is a piece of work.
Impressive.
And it's a piece of art, and they have really set our community up for all this industry that we've got coming in.
Yes.
These workforce solutions like that, that's what's going to get us ready when those new industries get here into town.
I agree. The time is now, folks. Make it happen.
Panther Youth Football.
Look at them. Oh, look at those smiles. They're so cute.
Well, I mean, you're walking in the parade, right?
Right. I love it.
I mean, that's a good deal.
Yeah, it
and
is.
There's probably a candy tax being laid out. If we look in these kids' pockets, there's probably some candy already in their pockets.
Look at this little fella's got a bucket for the candy they're dropping in. That's smart planning, Mom and Dad. Good job.
Yeah. I never did plan that well for my kids
I didn't
in parades.
I was like, put a hole in my shirt. Put them in the shirt.
The bag chairs would always have a bunch of candy
in the
in
cup
it.
holders.
Yeah, in the pocket.
Yeah.
I mean, it was everywhere. So we would have it everywhere.
Very cool. That's a nice vehicle right there. I'd love to get that thing dirty out there.
And it looks like it has been dirty a few times there.
Good times.
Coming up next is you were mentioning travel baseball before we started. That of course, Elizabethtown Sports Park is just
the best.
It's a mecca for.
I'm not being partial. I mean it. I've been to many, and ours is the best, 100%.
And travel baseball has gotten really, really big.
It's intense.
And the Shock Baseball team is here with us today, walking in the parade, and they are, and these kids, they start early nowadays.
Mm-hmm. They do. My my younger one started at 4. Yep.
So what I think is amazing, they're out here, they're out on the field, they're traveling to play in tournaments. Yes. And when I was their age, I was playing the grass in the outfield. Right. My dad's yelling at me to actually stand up and watch for the ball.
My son was out by the porta potty. Yeah, yeah, outfield. Yeah, my 11-year-old, she just played a tournament in Gulf Shores. And she's part of a team right here. It's amazing what they do and how good they get quickly.
They do. It's dedication.
Yes.
It teaches a lot about being a part of a team, being committed to a team.
Yes.
Early on, because
those are life skills.
Yeah, because it's not cheap.
No,
travel baseball's not cheap.
It's not. They got to have a specific travel bag, a specific bat, all of the things.
It's a commitment not only from the players, but it is a commitment from the parents.
And the Mimis, because, we got to have the team T-shirt, too.
Yeah.
That's important.
You got to have that.
That's right.
All right, the Sicilian Bank.
Peppa the Pig.
Peppa the Pig floating here with us.
Very cool. Who doesn't love Peppa the Pig, really?
I'm not even 100% familiar with Peppa the Pig.
Well, your kids are older.
Right.
When you start having grandchildren, you will know all about
I'm hoping Peppa the Pig is gone by then.
Right now, we're Blippi.
There you go.
We're Blippi at our house, and Blippi's cool, dude.
We were always the Wiggles in our house. And Barney.
That was your era.
So, again, a large crew from the Sicilian Bank walking through.
Yes, with their doodles and T-shirts on and sunglasses. I love it. Now it's a parade. When you see a golden doodle with sunglasses on, now it's a parade.
Yeah. I can't even get my dog to not sit on my shoulder at 50 some odd pounds.
Oh
wearing sunglasses is not going to be an option, I'm sure. Cecilia Bank years ago purchased this armored vehicle. And, you know, you talk about a vehicle that represents a bank. There's nothing better than that, right?
Right. It's so cool.
And it still looks as good as it did. I guess it's been 10 or 12 years,
really?
I think, that they've had this.
It still looks fancy pants, fresh and new.
Yeah.
They've taken good care of it. All right.
I would.
What are they
I would
playing?
almost bet to say that that's the first time the Dougie has been played.
Do you know the Dougie? Is it your turn to dance, Greg?
I do not know. Only way I would know the Dougie is if it was by accident and I tripped.
Same.
Dancing skills are not there.
Oh, here we go. This is more my speed right here.
Yeah, the Heartland Songwriters Association of Kentucky.
Good old boy with the guitar. That's where I'm at. That's right.
And it's good. These songwriters, you know, they get together. They spend a lot of time together and telling stories and writing great songs.
Hats.
That's it.
Yeah.
So Heartland Songwriters Association of Kentucky, glad to have him a part of the parade.
Mm-hmm.
The Hardin County Democrats coming through with the rooster.
It's a staple. We have to have it.
It is a staple. It is a staple. And somewhere in our world, that is somebody's job. What do you do for a living? I make big, giant roosters that go on trailers to be driven in parades.
It's a thing.
It's there's a job for everybody.
Yeah.
So the Hardin County Democrats.
Oh, with the cute little blondie in the back, waving, eating a lollipop.
Yeah, they're not doing much tossing from that, right?
No,
it
she's scooping up the candy. I'm not throwing it. I'm keeping it.
I think that's her salary.
That's cute.
Not what they're distributing out.
I earned these lollipops. I love it.
E-Town area youth cheerleaders.
I hear
our next entry here.
Nice.
And look at that, putting some effort in on the float as well.
They are. Great color. Out. But I forgot the cheer in the middle, so no, I was not.
I tried out.
I was in pep club.
Okay.
I rocked it in pep club.
That's good. That's cheerleading without all the pom-poms and the other stuff, right?
Right. It wasn't nearly as tiring.
Yeah. But
love the energy.
Large contingency.
Yes.
From the EAYS cheerleaders.
Oh, and such a wide variety of ages. I love it. It's a sport too, I'm telling you.
There's no doubt.
My oldest daughter was a cheerleader and a dancer, and there's a lot of athleticism that goes into that as well.
Done many interview with cheerleading organizations that were going to nationals and that, and actually a couple times I went out and embarrassed myself to do a little bit of a routine with them.
Did you
do
any flips? Was there air assaults involved?
There was a rollover. I mean, technically it was a flip.
Was it intentional?
It was intentional, but it wasn't pretty.
Right.
But I mean, there's no doubt cheerleading is a sport by far.
Is.
They are extremely talented athletes.
Yes.
Hardin, Kentucky Association of Realtors with us here.
Oh, I love the little house.
And the reason they're only like 3 or 4 because they're all out here showing houses. Because
Yes.
this market right now is like a.
Oh, there's Kevin Clark. Hi, Kevin.
There's Kevin. Kevin looking like a gangster over
He
there, doesn't
is.
he?
I like the hat.
I know.
Yeah,
But,
you're right. They are all busy. If they're not out showing a house right now, they're on call. Their phone's vibrating.
Yeah, because
Yep.
I mean this market here now with the growth in industry and
Yes.
and Fort Knox, all that, we're a booming metropolitan area.
Mm-hmm. We are.
We have
Here
investors from all around the world
we're
buying
in
property.
high demand. Hardin
here
County
now.
is the place to be, folks. I'm an Army brat. I've lived all over the world, and I'm telling you, Hardin County is where it's at.
That it is. Next up, Girl Scouts of Kentuckiana. We'll make this the Melanie show. Melanie, were you a Girl Scout?
I was a brownie and a bluebird. And then the next step would have been Girl Scouts, and I didn't quite make it that far because we moved. Once again, Army brat, So sometimes it's hard to get plugged in.
Okay.
But such a great program. My son was a Boy Scout. But, oh, look, they have a dog with shoes. Now it's a party. They have a dog with shoes.
Girl Scouts do so many great things. It is amazing what it teaches our young ladies.
I see the little brownies. I love that.
The whole cookie thing. Like, I'm literally shaking now just with
Right.
Girl Scouts walking by.
And they
I
have
feel
new
like there
ones
needs to be
coming out
cookies.
this year. They have every year. It seems like they have at least one new one. I'm excited. The heck with the diabetes. I like the Girl Scout cookies.
Right. I mean, if you're walking in parades, you can eat all the cookies you want, right?
Exactly. Oh, those little brownie vests brings back great memories.
Yes.
Oh.
It's good to see a large contingent of young folks here with Girl
Yes.
Scouts.
It teaches teamwork, and they do crafts, and they go on adventures. It's just Every kid should be a scout at some point.
That they should. I spent a lot of hours washing this vehicle. I guess that would be my job right years ago.
I bet. Jack of all trades, huh?
I remember when that vehicle was brand new.
I bet.
That's been a while.
You were probably one of the first ones to drive it.
Actually, I think I was. I think I took it to get it logoed.
Yeah.
Quixie 98.3.
Good job, Greg. Good job.
Yeah.
It looks sharp.
Yeah, and there's a door dent in it. I remember that door dent too. I did not do that. I did not do that. But you know, it was always fun to drive in the parade when you do your first parade.
Oh, you people pointing at you.
It was always a good time to do a parade.
Yeah.
You know, and I know their new news person there. Can't think of his name right now. He's driving the vehicle.
Right.
That's a rite of passage.
It
is getting the opportunity
you have
to drive.
Arrived.
Yeah.
Oh, and here is
Brian
the bow
D.
tie
Smith.
guy.
Yeah. Brian's been playing this bow tie thing up for years. And,
is that Bree driving?
Yeah.
I think it is. His beautiful, beautiful wife, Bree, driving. Hi, Bree!
I told Brian that he spends a lot of time at pancake breakfasts and chicken dinners. And
he's everywhere.
He burns his calories off by walking in parades.
And I tell you, that man genuinely cares. It is not a show.
Yeah.
He is the real deal.
All right, another marching band coming through.
North Hardin. I was with them for a couple years back in the 80s.
Done a lot of great things over the years.
Yes.
Macy's Day Parade.
So impressive.
Let's take a listen to the North Hardin High School Marching Trojans. As they go into the drum line, right as we say that.
Heel toe, memories. I'm getting a cramp just watching.
You know, it's early in the year for these kids too.
Yeah,
so,
it is.
And I think some of the younger kids, this is the highlight. You know, all these practices.
Yeah.
North Hardin, always a perennial powerhouse in marching bands each and every year.
Yes.
And, you know, when you think about the marching bands in our county here, and we'll see a couple more as they come through,
right?
The volume of kids they have in here.
Yes, and the parent involvement. It takes the whole family. We are being, oh my gosh, there's a stormtrooper.
Yeah, the Star Wars characters.
I love it. Hey, guys.
This is a local group of folks that volunteer to do this.
That is fun.
And they walk in different parades and enjoy this for sure. I would say they're Star Wars fans.
I want to be a stormtrooper.
How odd would that be if you like walking in parades dressed in Star Wars costumes and you didn't even like Star Wars? It'd
right?
Be rough. Yeah,
that would be odd.
Oh, the patriarch.
Homage to Barbara Prophet.
Yeah, Barbara Prophet in the passenger seat of the Hardin Baptist Health Hardin robotic surgery vehicle there.
She doesn't look retired to me. How about you, Greg?
Oh, you know, some people say they want to be retired. I don't want to be retired if it's Barbara Prophet retired. I mean, she's working a lot. And, you know, she has been a mainstay of our community for years. And a lot of people don't even know this, that to Fort Knox, she is our community.
Yeah, she's the gatekeeper.
Yeah, so when new officers and new generals and new soldiers come to post, one of the first things they have on their doorstep is a pecan pie from Mama Prophet.
Yes.
And that shows a lot of love in our community.
Oh,
and this is the patriotic balloon, Baptist Health Hardin, featuring this.
The Statue of Liberty. I love it. Yeah. What a great idea. Look at her hair. Her little curls are beautiful.
Yeah, very nice.
I'm such a girl.
Here is our Little Mister from the Hardin County Fair and Little Miss. That's Landon Hilton and Hannah Welker.
What kind of car is that?
It's a Camaro.
What year?
Let's say it's a 69.
That is sharp.
I mean,
That is sharp. Hi, sweetie. Oh, precious.
Here is Kaylee Scott. And this tells you how old I am. Kaylee's sister, I remember when Kaylee's sister, her older sister, was in this, who is now married with a child of her own. But
wow.
Miss Preteen, Callie Scott up there.
Is that her sister that
That is her middle sister right there,
okay.
who is won many pageants herself.
What a beautiful family.
That girl, and
she's
is
very graceful.
So because she's precious.
Yeah.
Inside and out, beautiful girl.
Very graceful.
Here is Miss Teen, Ashley Lowe.
Oh.
Look, Ashley's got the pageant wave down.
She does. Her and Kendra Scott, they just have it down.
There you go.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Linda Thomas, the pageant director, driving her vehicle there.
She's good people.
And then there's her Miss Hardin County Fair, Sophia Todd.
Beautiful girl.
And Sophia was impressive this last year at the fair as well. Because, you know, Monday night of the Hardin County Fair, that's the Miss Hardin County Fair pageant.
Right.
And once they win, they're usually there a few more nights during the week. Sophia, every day.
Really?
She was there every day.
Dedication.
Every event that happened, Sophia was there and made sure that she was participating
she looks like a
and being a part of it.
Look at the bow.
Yeah. Great face painter, too.
Really?
Rachel's face painting.
That's right. She comes from it's in her blood.
Yeah. Here's more of our E-Town High School cheerleaders carrying the banners.
People's Choice Trophy. Okay. You can't have a parade in Kentucky unless there is some sort of tractor or something like that. It just wouldn't be the same.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is a tractor. My 2-year-old grandson knows the names of all the equipment.
This is a case tractor.
There you go. Okay.
I only know that because it says it on the side.
Right. I
620.
know a red.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is this float is the Hardin County Citizens for Responsible Solar. They're bringing awareness where our food, feed, wildlife comes from and how it is important, and it increases appreciation for farmers and where food comes from.
That is wonderful.
And
what
I do think it's important that we research that and know and know what all the options are in the world and in your life.
And with all the real fresh corn, soybeans, all of it, that is fabulous. Good job. Oh, look,
John Anderson there and the Down Syndrome Association of the Heartland.
They are getting down. All right, I like it. Yeah.
They are shaking it, having a good time.
Woohoo!
It's good. They raise a lot of funds around here.
Yes.
A lot of awareness, a lot of funds. They do they've got the buddy walk they do. It's such a good thing.
It's good. It's good information. People need the awareness. Oh, there's Miss Martha.
It's Kim Silva and the iPad dancing. She must be the DJ. She's dancing a lot.
Yeah, she's jamming.
Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't see me. What a great organization.
Coming up here next is Barry's Mission. And I'm not sure what people know about Barry's Mission, but
cooking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Grilling.
Always helping out our community, along with John Ganey of Domino's. They've been serving our community together for 3 years together. And they're always cooking and feeding those in need.
Absolutely.
And supporting our first responders and all that. They have they've fed over 8,000 people.
And I tell you, Barry used to just cook out his back door here in town. I sat in his yard more than once enjoying a rib or two.
Yeah.
That's where it all started.
And then they figured out that fancy trailer thing, which
I
don't know, the word fancy is probably not the appropriate word.
Ornate.
Yeah, ornate. We'll go with that. But it gets the job done.
It does.
And that's what makes it really, truly impressive is when you're like, oh, that's an ornate trailer.
That's the word of the day.
But
ornate.
that food is great.
Everybody use it in a sentence.
Yeah. Next up is the Radcliffe Hurricanes.
They are sharp. Nice.
The Kentucky Youth Football League. This is the cheerleaders coming through.
I love their mascot.
The shuttle bus drove by earlier that was bringing folks downtown to start the parade to get down to St. John and the Roses Shopping Center. I saw the Hurricane, the mascot, like in the passenger seat.
Duck?
Sure.
Mallard?
I would guess with that. I mean, I don't know if we want to get into classification of duck he is, but I would go with that.
Look how little she is. Oh, they're so cute.
Again, it's the Radcliffe Hurricanes.
They are precious.
Little girl
Look
in the back,
at her
I think she's just about done. Look, she's about done with it already. Does somebody want to tell her the parade just started?
Bless her heart.
She's got a little bit still to go.
I just want to put her on my shoulders.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a lot.
Yeah.
That is a long walk.
And she hasn't even hit the hill yet. You know, as somebody who
don't
has
tell her.
who's been a part of this parade many a time.
She'll just sit down right
whether
there.
announcing it or walking in it, we haven't hit the hill yet.
This car.
How about this?
Is life
yeah.
right here.
George Florence's 1970 Ford 1974 Ford Gran Torino.
Yes.
Starsky and Hutch, you remember that show?
Yes.
Yeah,
that was my era.
We're definitely showing our age.
I know we are. We totally are.
And it's even sharp. And it's even the license plate reflects that too.
I love it. And it just doesn't go out of style. I don't care how old you are. It's never going to go out of style. No. That's a classic.
Here is the Reischauck Shrine Club.
I'm glad you can pronounce
it's
that.
It's the Reischauck Shrine Club.
Awesome.
It is. They're great. They do. You talk about fundraising.
Yes.
Their brotherhood banquet they do every year. They raise a lot of money, and they help out a lot of kids.
Yes.
And it's great, the excitement that they've had for years.
Great energy.
For doing this.
Yes.
So
look at him, face painted up, making these babies happy. I love it. Yeah. It's all about the kiddos.
That it is. And they've been doing this for over 50 years.
Yeah. Where's their little cars? They usually have their little cars.
Well, I think that is a separate arm of that
group.
Oh,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, they do have the hats. What do you call it? Fezzes? Is that a fez?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I think it's a fez.
I'm not.
Dune buggy? I don't know, but that's sharp.
I'd like the dune buggy.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the Mustang if you want to throw them out my way.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I don't know what this car is here, but I'll take that all day, every day.
The Mustang?
This car here in the back.
Oh, the white one?
The Tempest.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Sharp. I'd be scared to drive it.
And then the Ford Falcon, yeah, you could throw that my way, too, if you want to do that.
I'd be scared to death to drive it. I'd keep it covered in the garage. Not going to lie.
Yeah, this is part of their street machine crew, which I'm sure spends time in a lot of parades.
Right. Oh, I love the big hands.
I guess this is technically week 3 of parade season.
Is it?
Right, because you had Cecilia Days.
Right.
And then following that was White Mills.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's
then
our turn.
This is week 3,
mm-hmm.
which is kind of like having a Super Bowl of parades.
In about, what,
in the third week of the season.
Glendale Days. They'll have a parade, right?
We're a couple months away from that.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
it's October.
We've got Upton Days.
I'm just so excited.
We've got all kinds of days
right,
left before we get into that one.
You're right.
But
they're about 6 weeks out.
It is parade season. If you're watching this and you're saying, man, I miss a really good parade.
Yeah, they're everywhere, folks. Hardin County, no excuses. We got them.
But this is kind of this is most certainly the Super Bowl of parades.
I would agree.
Because, you know, the amount of people that come out to this parade and line the streets and I don't know. I think it's about, I want to say it's about a mile and a half.
Right.
Ish of a walk in this parade.
Every year I have to get a picture of that big flag. That American flag just touches my heart every year.
Yeah. Here we go. Next up on our list is PAC 130, Boy Scouts of America.
Yay, Boy Scouts. Oh, the life skills they teach these boys it's so important.
Yeah.
My son still uses some of that now when we go camping. It's good stuff.
We got a lot of Eagle Scouts around here.
Yes.
And then the Boy Scouts of America, you know, they have a camp not far from here.
Yes.
Which is up Shepherdsville exit, Camp Crooked Creek.
Yep. My son is 25, and he went to that camp way back in the day.
And it's a gem to have in our region, too, because they come from multiple states to be a part of that one up there.
Yeah. Oh, look at them breaking it down, taking the theme to heart in the back, busting those moves.
Yeah.
Go, buddy.
I mean, you know, if you're going to be the Boy Scouts in a parade, you need to have a tent.
Yes. Oh, yes. Look at him breaking it down. I like it.
Next up is Magnolia Bank.
Dancing through the decades.
Yeah, I don't see much dancing going on there.
No.
Write that down on our notes.
Right.
We'll
Magnolia Bank needs to bring the
gusto. We'll call Dina London and clarify that it said dancing.
They're redeemed. They're giving out candy. They are giving out candy. So there's that. Yeah. We sure appreciate that. Especially these little kiddos with the buckets in the front. That's so smart. Oh, look, she's got a cute little bag with her name on it.
You're going to load up that bag.
Together.
Next up is Hardin County Schools. They've got Daniel the Tiger Balloon.
Oh, he's great.
There's John Wright, Captain Cooler Carrier.
He's always on point, front and center, isn't he?
Yeah.
Representing. They couldn't ask for a better one for that job.
Yeah. It's good to see. And
yes.
You know, good to see some normalcy back in the school year, too.
Yes, for everything. You know, it's just so endearing to see everybody back out. I love it so much. It means a lot.
It's a tough job. You know,
It is.
It really, truly is,
It is.
A tough job because there are a lot of people out there. Everybody has differences of opinions and things.
I could not do John Wright's job.
It's not. Yeah, it's a tough gig.
It is tough.
That's Terry Morgan, our superintendent in the back there.
Good people.
She's getting some cardio in.
Yes.
She's doing a little bit of running here.
She's another one. She's real people. She genuinely cares.
Here's Larry Ashlock. Larry Ashlock.
Running circuit judge, yeah.
He is. He's hit the circuit too. He's one of those guys that's been out and about, hitting all the parade routes and all the pancakes. He's probably bought a few pies at some charity events over the last few months too.
But has he had a Barbara Prophet pecan pie? Who knows? I hope so. I hope he's been blessed.
Yeah. And if he's bought that at a charity event, he spent some money on it.
Because they're worth it, every penny.
Next up is New Beginnings Christian Academy. They're here with us.
I love it. What a great, diverse group. That is spectacular. Yeah. I love it. All ages.
I mean, and there's a couple of dudes here in the middle. They got their hair on point, literally on point. I like that.
Yes, mohawks, color. You do you, boo-boo.
I like that. As a guy that's follically challenged, and AKA I'm bald as can be, I notice when a dude has his hair on point.
See, us girls, we don't think about that stuff, but I guess boys do.
Yeah, but you're not follically challenged like I am either.
No, well, I've been white-headed since I was 30. Does that count? But that's all good. I don't care.
I'm a 48-year-old man, and I know that I'm not to answer that question.
That's smart.
There's certain things you don't answer. But again, we are part of the Heartland Homecoming Parade, the 39th annual Heartland Homecoming Parade today. Theme is Dance to the Music.
I love it.
Haven't had a lot of music yet, though.
We haven't. Well, it seems like all of the music was in the beginning.
Yeah.
And the music's taper off a little bit.
We
I don't know if we have
circle James Hummel back around and bring him back in the middle.
Yeah, he should. He could whip it around.
Right to Life Hardin County is here with us today. And as they say on their sign here, life's a dance.
I love it. It's facts. Yeah. Cold, hard truth.
Yes, for life. Next up is St. Baldrick's Foundation. And they're conquering kids' cancer.
Oh, God bless them.
Their crew has, for years. This downtown shave down they do, which is coming up on the 11th of September here at the State Theater. Is that the one you were
talking about earlier?
2 to 4 p.m. They've done this for a lot of years. Now, actually, my youngest has shaven his head before for that. But the guy in the second area back here is a nurse in the blue shirt. Okay. He is a nurse who really kind of founded this thing years ago here locally. And Heather Jones back there is a strong advocate for this. And she has
so important.
She has dedicated so much time, her and her family, to making this event a success. And I appreciate all the work that they do each and every year to do that.
Rymeyville Sandblasting Model A Ford.
I've always loved this Model A.
Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh, and I think about that, but I have seen this in many a parade, and I love that vehicle.
Yes. Ernest, I'm not even going to try that last name.
I was waiting for the horn.
Oh, there it is. Oh, and there's a head on the back, a shrunken head. Huh.
The Most Inventive Award is coming up next.
Okay.
And the Most Inventive Award goes to Brandenburg Telecom.
Nice.
It's BB World. I guess most certainly a play on Jurassic Park.
Right.
If I'm wrong on that, I'll give you a brand new car.
Look! Oh my gosh! There's smoke. Wow!
Look at that.
Look! Oh!
And that is awesome. You got kids playing dinosaurs in there, riding dinosaurs.
That. Oh, that's so creative. They play their part really well.
I do shout out to them. That is, that's very smart,
Look
very
at
inventive.
Him dancing. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I'm going to go. That kid will not have the same energy at St. John Road as he has right now.
Well, who knows? They're young.
Yeah.
Maybe he's had some sugar. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm going to guess he's tanks by the time he gets to Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Could be right. I'd put money on it.
Yeah. So that is it. Next up in the parade. Now I'm going to say this. So we have notes that we are able to refer to periodically.
Right.
Next up is our friends at Abe 93.7 out of Hodgenville.
Friend indeed.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Kel Tharp is in there.
You all worked together many years.
We did.
Yeah.
We
He's
did.
a good guy.
We have done a lot of stuff together. And in his description, in In his description, Kel Tharp says, because people love our station and the driver is pretty cool too.
He is.
So I'm going to guess they've changed drivers since they've written this. No, but you want to talk about a radio station that has embraced their community.
Amen.
Is
I agree.
89.3.7
yeah.
Hodgenville.
Hometown feel.
Knowing Kel for many a year.
Yes.
Hodgenville guy.
Yes.
Loves Hodgenville, loves what they do. Going back home to do that is for a radio guy.
I'm so happy for him.
He's living his dream.
He is.
And congratulations to Kel and his wife Tracy for that. They're living their dream.
Well, maybe you'll do that someday. Maybe you'll start your own radio
You
station.
hush your mouth. I'm good. I'm good.
You're living your dream, right?
How about John Hardin High School, the Marching Bulldogs with us? There you go, John Hardin Marching Bulldogs.
Looking good, looking sharp.
Next up, Hardin County Republican Party. Got the elephant.
I got the elephant. That's
There you
somebody
go.
out there's making those elephants.
And lots of signs.
There's
Lots
Bonnie,
of signs. Yeah.
Patsy. So many familiar faces.
A lot of different community servants, those that are running for office.
Yes.
And you got to
Yes.
commend those folks that are running for office, whether they win, whether they don't, whatever. They're wanting to serve our community.
They are.
And so
And
I salute those
tall.
folks.
Hi.
I salute those folks that spend time,
Yes.
their time, because you know it really truly is a thankless job.
It is. I couldn't do it. You have
No.
to have broad shoulders, thick skin, and I just would get my feelings hurt every day.
Yeah, I've had.
Yeah, I'm afraid I would probably just walk out of the office.
Yeah, I've had a couple people ask me when I'm going to run for the office, and I said, you know what?
When is it your turn, Greg?
I get a chance to do stuff in the community and not have to go through all that.
Right.
And
This is true.
I'll
Fair
salute them for doing it. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it takes a special kind of person to put themselves through that.
Yeah, no way I could do it.
Absolutely.
All right, 94.3 The Wolf, country that will make you howl.
Oh.
How about that? I was waiting for you to do that on cue, and we didn't even practice that.
No, we didn't. We're fine-tune machine.
Yeah, Wolf been around in this market for, I think, 20 years now.
Yes. Yes.
And howling along. There's Jody Thompson.
Jody.
Jody has been with that staff for, gosh, all 20 years.
Yes.
Actually, when that radio station was purchased 20 years ago, there was one staff member that came with it.
And that was Jody?
That was Jody Thompson.
Yep.
How about that for a stat?
Yes. Yes. She is the wolf.
She is. All right, next up is the South Central Bank and Smokey the Bear.
Smokey the Bear.
Yeah. So
I remember those commercials, once again telling my age, where he would stand there and he'll tear. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's
great marketing there.
Yeah, Smokey the Bear.
Impactful.
You notice Brandon Fogel is not actually pulling anything. You
Is
would
he
think,
not?
right? I mean, you would think.
But he's making it look good.
For those watching at home, he's a broad-shouldered gentleman. You would think he would do that.
Put some muzzle in it.
I mean, you got Mr. Bowley back here having to push. Mr. Pace is having to push. I mean,
Aww.
and there's Brandon all the way up in the front.
That's tough. You got to get that speed so you don't back people up, but you don't run people over. That's a lot of work.
Well, we are in the downhill section. Most people think E-Town is flat. It really is not.
They're about to hit that hill.
Yeah, we're in the downhill section.
Bless
As somebody that has
'em.
ran this town a bunch,
Yeah.
I will tell you, there are not many flat areas in this town. And right now,
True.
they're going downhill. Maybe Brandon will pick up uphill.
They're going to be hurting on that hill. Bless them.
Here's the E-Town Lions Club.
Another
and
great organization.
that model we serve, my gosh. Yeah,
Yes.
that's an understatement. They serve and they serve and they serve, and they
do.
do so much work, and we appreciate all the work they do. Whether it's the chicken barbecue or their annual pancake breakfast they do.
Support them, folks. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Their golf scramble, which is coming up soon, they are always giving back.
Yes.
And if you want to know anything about the golf scramble, that guy back there in that golf cart, Brian Dennis, you can go track him down. And
Awards Center guy.
yeah.
He's wonderful.
He'll tell you everything you want to know
Yes.
about it. But I will tell you, it's coming up Friday, September the 23rd, and there are still some.
Good recall.
Well, it's actually on the back of the golf
Oh.
cart. I cheated a
I
little
was
bit.
like, that was impressive,
Yeah.
Greg.
I could have rolled with that and just said,
You could
yeah.
have.
Yeah.
I'd never
I just
known.
saw it on the back.
Yeah.
I would have been wrong on the date. The date in my head was off.
Right.
So I can't take too much credit. Next up is Matt Deneen. Matt doing double duty. Matt was just in here earlier.
Right.
He was in his city council on the fire truck. And then right about, if there's one thing I do not want, it's a twin of Matt Deneen.
No. One's enough, huh?
But we appreciate Matt and being the community servant that he is.
People handing out candy, which is much appreciated. These kiddos' bags and buckets are getting full. Very generous parade.
Next up, Central Kentucky Head Start. They're now enrolling students. And according to that sign, they're hiring for all positions.
Oh.
See,
okay.
I can see the signs in the front and the back.
You're good. You're good. I don't even think of that because I'm too busy looking at the pretty colors.
As you should
the candy.
Everybody has their role here. Right. And you know what? We've only got one. We've got one Tootsie Roll.
I've got a little mini Tootsie Roll. I'm saving it special.
We're going to have to work ahead on that.
I love the frog.
Yeah.
So
good
cute.
stuff. Busload of kids. Hopefully that bus has air conditioning.
And I'll tell you, Head Start is such a phenomenal program. All of my children went through it. I have grandchildren that'll be going through it. Absolutely fabulous way to start their school year.
Yeah.
Their school career, rather.
Next up is the Wicked-Eyed Woman, which is located right here off the square.
What's your favorite there? I can tell you what my favorite is.
The brisket grilled cheese.
I have not had that. I'll have to try
Yeah.
that. I like the Scottish eggs.
Those are good too. If Deborah and her crew were throwing out, if they were throwing out the brisket grilled cheese, I would tackle a 7-year-old over that.
I would tackle a 3-year-old for a Scottish egg right now. True story.
But they do. They have a lot of good stuff. I have to be very careful going there because then I'll get myself in a routine there going there way too much.
Right.
But
it's just one of those places. Yeah, definitely.
Right here on the square, Wicked-Eyed Woman.
Yes.
You got friends coming to town.
Yeah,
it's
a destination.
It's a quaint, small place with. You can spend an hour just looking around and find something new.
It's eclectic.
I like that.
Yes.
What was the word you used earlier?
That we have to use.
Yeah, we forgot.
Oh, we've already used it in a sentence though.
Yeah.
It'll come to me.
Next up is our. Looks like our Heartland Trophy winner.
Nice.
Which is the Motorcycle Association.
American Heroes. Nice. Oh, wow.
Gonna go with that's not stock. Look at that. I just said nobody's came up to offer us candy. And look at that. And look at that. And it's from the Hardin County Right for Life. There you go. Yeah, I'm working on I gotta work on my girlish figure over here. She's loading me down with candy now.
Thank you. He just said that. Your timing is perfection. Thank you. Add it to my sad little pile here.
Wonderful motorcycles rolling through town. Now we've got some noise. I don't know if you dance to this kind of music, but you know.
Right. Appreciate you.
So we appreciate them coming on through here. And then we're going to have a parade inside of a parade.
Yes. Wow.
They have lined up all of our emergency vehicles, the police, the EMS, the fire department.
Yes. Oh, look at this. Reminds me of Greece. We just lost Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah.
What a great tribute. Indirectly, but oh, wonderful.
You know, we've got
the Pink Ladies. That's what they are. They're the Pink
Ladies. There you go.
I love it.
We got emergency vehicles that are represented from all across the county here. You know, Radcliffe Police Department up front.
They take care of us.
Yeah.
They do. They keep us safe.
And
God
then,
bless them.
you know, you can tell it's good to be the chief of police in Radcliffe because you get to choose the vehicle you drive in a parade.
Really?
And you get to choose. You get to choose a Mustang 5.0.
Yes, with those cool lights at the bottom. Nice.
Yeah.
They're nice from here, not from behind.
Yeah. You don't want to.
Not that I would know.
So we appreciate all the work that our law enforcement do in Radcliffe. You want to talk about unsung heroes?
Yes.
Hardin County EMS.
Really? Yes.
I mean, I will tell you, they are. That line of work is underappreciated.
Yes. The things that they see, I can't even, you know, real heroes don't wear capes, folks.
Yeah, first one's on the scene, and they make the difference in the world.
Right. Saving lives every day.
Central Hardin Fire Department. You know, I'm an honorary member of the Central Hardin Fire Department.
Are you really?
From years and years ago.
Nice.
I don't know if it gets me anything.
Right.
I've got a plaque, and I've got like the.
Maybe if they have a pancake breakfast or something,
I've got
get
a
free
number.
breakfast.
I've got a number.
Really?
Yeah.
They've retired your number, I bet.
Well, I don't think it ever started, but it's there. The Ronnieville Fire Department here with us as well. And I told you, they're from everywhere.
What a great group.
The Sonora Fire and Rescue is here with us.
It is so easy for us to sleep well knowing these folks are out there hovering, protecting us.
That they are. Glendale Fire Department. You know, you talk about a fire department that's going to be growing over the next few years.
Oh.
Glendale Fire Department.
You are right. And that is one sharp vehicle.
Yeah. They received, I think it was a donation of $30,000 from the new SK Battery Park.
Really?
You know what it was from?
Where?
The timber off the property.
Really?
Yeah, they donated the money from the timber. Valley Creek Fire Department is here with us.
With some pretty princesses.
Yeah, they did a pageant. That's something
Their
they do
own
now for a
pageant.
Crusade for Children, a fundraiser. The Valley Creek Fire Department, they did that, and the Miss Valley Creek Fire is Michaela Post, who has been in numerous pageants over the years. I remember her. That's when you know you're middle age. I've spent a lot of years emceeing beauty pageants at the Hardin County Fair.
Have.
A lot of these kids, I know.
You've done a couple, yeah.
I've done a couple.
How cool they get to wear a tiara and ride in a fire truck.
Yeah.
Every little girl's dream.
It's a good deal.
Yes.
And there is the Valley Creek Fire Department. There's the Perrys in that 1371. I guess it's a brush truck.
Wow.
You know, and piggybacking again back to the Hardin County Fair, you know, these local fire departments like that, they donated time at the Hardin County Fair to park cars in exchange for a donation to the Crusade for Children. So I think there were like $4,000 or $5,000 that were donated just for them parking cars the week of the fair.
So generous of their time.
So people that came to the Hardin County Fair, you literally gave back to the Crusade for Children as well.
Time is that one asset you can't replenish. So when
cannot.
people donate that, that's a big deal. Not that money isn't important too.
There's the Elizabethtown Independent Schools. There is our superintendent there, Miss Kelly Bush, which I tell her I got her in that position.
Did you?
Because years ago it was called Kids Learning and Understanding Employment, called CLUE. I was actually in the classroom with her. And the next year she became a principal.
Oh, wow.
Worked her way up to assistant superintendent and superintendent. I think it was all me.
Well deserved. Good job, Greg.
Here's their
Good
bus
job.
they take out and about, and they do some summer projects with in the community. They are that bus spends a lot of time out on the road during the summer.
Yes. Oh, we have some more music. We were hoping for more music.
You know, got the Marching Panthers from E-Town High School. And I guess we'll wait and we'll fill time as we wait.
Yeah.
We haven't really synced up yet with the marching bands yet.
No.
We catch them during their drum line and their intro stuff. But I think we're getting ready to get a little bit of music now.
All right, here we go. Got that march down. Okay.
That's it. Tyler Cantrell, the band director here at E-Town.
Fabulous.
Doing a great job with this band. This is a growing band program in our community as E-Town High School band.
They look like they're enjoying it. Woo! God bless those tuba players.
Yeah, I'll tell you, my son, Gavin, who is a junior now at University of Kentucky, has a dream of being a music educator.
Really? That's wonderful.
Spent the summer with this band.
Oh.
And actually, their performance, proud dad moment, their performance competition, their performance music they will be playing, all the percussion music was written by my son.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
so
my gosh.
I'm excited about that. So there you go. Let me toot my horn there.
Absolutely, yes, you should.
Doug's Towing. You want to see him on the parade. You don't want to see him anywhere else.
No.
It's not one of those things you
unless
want.
they're pulling up behind you.
And again,
been there, done that.
It's never a good moment when they're pulling up behind you.
Right.
You know?
But it's better than out there by yourself.
I guess. Okay.
They are, once again, not all heroes wear capes.
There you go. That's an optimistic thing, and they'll take that. All right, next up is Willie Olden. Willie is running for sheriff of Hardin County.
Yes, he is.
See Big Willie out all over the place.
Always smiling. Always smiling. And he can cook, too.
He
can grill. He is a grill master.
You know, he's never invited me to break bread with him.
You're gonna have to get him to cook for you.
We've conversed numerous times, and I've known Willie for years, and he is running for sheriff, and he is most certainly getting himself out there and letting people know that and sharing his beliefs and what he believes will be a great opportunity for our county.
I agree.
It's kind of hard when you're doing this political thing. You got to keep everything.
Because I'm friends with all of them.
Right, that's my issue.
That's the challenge.
Sean Alcutt running for Supreme Court.
I really like that tricked out truck. I would have that. I like that.
Wouldn't do much work on the farm, but hey.
Right. I'm thinking just, driving out to the hiking trails and, driving through Joe Prather in the fall.
Yeah.
Beautiful leaves.
And then next up is Eric Carr. Eric Carr is running for Circuit Court Judge. And his crew is here with him.
Nice. Ooh, they have beads.
Yeah.
They have music. Oh, there's Teresa. Love her.
They all park right next to my office. And so I've seen those bumper stickers for months now. It's just like they're lined up. So I think if I put that bumper sticker on my car, I would be able to park in their parking lot. I think I could sneak that in. But they're out here walking today.
Yes, Teresa Loxton's good people.
Sharing the information.
Yes.
Which is important.
Oh, the best part's coming. The horses.
Yeah.
Yay.
Here comes the Grove Baptist Church as well. They've got their floats. And the Grove Baptist Church is here. And when they were asked, why are they in the parade? They just want to be a blessing to our community. And they want to do it with kindness and encouragement. So
God bless.
Got to have them here.
I so want to be a horse girl, but they terrify me. I love to look at them. I'm just afraid they'll step on my feet. Oh, look, they're just so graceful.
that they are.
Beautiful.
So this is the Hardin County Company B, which is the equestrian drill team.
Okay.
So they're based here in Hardin County, and this team of talented riders on horseback, they've ridden in a bunch of different parades, like the Pegasus Parade in Louisville. They've done drill competitions. They've done the Thanksgiving Day Parade in Chicago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and it's and they choreograph this stuff to music. How about that?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Well, I think if they can braid a mane like that, they can do anything.
It's like dancing on horseback.
Right.
Is what it is. So it's coached by Neville Skaggs, who's also the Heartland Parade chairman, and he is following the parade today to make sure there's no mess left behind.
That's so good.
So I'm going to see if that literally is Neville. No, it's not Neville.
He's not scooping?
No, he's not scooping.
Oh, come on, Neville.
Yeah, make that as a note. So I'll call him and say, hey, you put that in the notes.
Expectations were not met.
Yeah. Well, good stuff. The caution lights and the police truck at the end tells us, Melanie, that the parade is over.
No. I'm having so much fun. Although we got all the highlights. We didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, we did not miss a beat. Well, that's good stuff. Well, Melanie, it was a joy.
It's been
being
fun,
here with
Greg.
you. Appreciate it. I'm sure Bryce will be back in this seat next year. He won't give it up. I'm just kind of a temporary, keep it warm
you were
type
a good
of guy.
replacement. Thank you so much.
I appreciate Hardin County Educational Television giving me the opportunity to do this. Appreciate you being here with me today.
Appreciate it. It was fun.
Beautiful day. Heartland Homecoming Parade, the 39th annual. Theme dance to the music.
Yeah, everybody get out there and enjoy this beautiful day. Just because the parade's over doesn't mean you need to go home and get in front of the TV. Y'all go to the park, go somewhere, walk the lake, walk the sports park. Enjoy your day.
Get out and enjoy it. We thank you for joining us for the Heartland Homecoming Parade. Have a great day.
Bye.